Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Josh Gad.
Welcome to the thousands of fans here at Celebration. Amazing. And the millions of Star Wars fans watching around the world this live stream right now. I am Josh Gad, and I am here because Daisy Ridley forced my hand. This is truly insane. I mean, this is actually my first time at Star Wars Celebration, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I gotta be honest, if I weren't up here, I would be out there with you guys. That's how much of a Star Wars aficionado I am. And you can feel that anticipation right now in this room. As we get ready to talk about what happens next, The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi. What does it all mean? We have questions. They have answers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, and the writer-director of The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson. Before we jump into all things Last Jedi, you did something really cool last night. Yeah. It's all for you. Stand up, take a bow. Take a bow. So,
you know, I gotta just say, the energy in this room, given that everybody was up until 3 o'clock in the morning. That is cool.
Thank you. This is the best fan family in the world, man. You guys are the best.
I have to ask you the question on everybody's mind. Where are we at with The Last Jedi?
We're in post-production. We're still editing, but we're very far along. We're doing quite well, and it's all coming together. Yeah.
All right, so Kathy, what does Rian bring in terms of new style to the Star Wars universe?
Well, I think you're already getting a sense of it, but I'm going to embarrass him by saying that he is on his way to standing alongside many of the great filmmakers that I've had the opportunity to work with. He has an amazing uniqueness to what he does. He also writes as beautifully as he directs, which is quite incredible. And he writes amazingly fierce and independent women. He's also got a great sense of humor. And that, as everybody in this room knows, is so important to Star Wars. So it's a pretty fantastic package.
What was it like continuing to develop the great princess, now General Leia?
Well, it was extraordinary, needless to say. Carrie is remarkable in the movie. I mean, what Rian wrote and the performance she ends up giving, I think you guys are going to find that an amazing tribute to her talent.
Please welcome Daisy Ridley!
My heart is pounding. Thank you so much.
Couple of questions I'd like to ask you, up to you whether or not you want to answer. Are you and Luke related by blood? No to that one. Okay. Are you a Skywalker? Is your name Rey Skywalker? Is your name Rey Kenobi?
That's a popular answer, clearly.
Who doesn't know their own last name? Could you imagine if I went up to you and I said, my entire name is Josh, good to meet you? Are you like the Madonna of Jakku? So I'll start off with a simple question. Daisy, did you enjoy working on The Last Jedi?
Look at me there! That's cool. Do you know I actually can tell you some things? Yeah. Yeah. A small amount I have for you. What I can say is, in The Last Jedi, we go deeper into Rey's story. And what is very apparent from where we left off in The Force Awakens and where we begin with The Last Jedi is Rey has a certain expectation as to what she might be getting from Luke and what that might entail. And as a lot of people know, it's difficult when you meet your heroes because it might not be what you expect.
Amazing. Amazing. What is it like knowing that you are a part of this history now?
What I will say is, people kept kind of congratulating me on that, and that was Michael, Larry, and JJ, and Kathy, and all of the story developers at Lucasfilm. That's who created Rey. I was just lucky enough to be able to embody that. It's insane. It's like, it kind of I kind of forget it happened, and then like I can see people wearing a costume. I'm like, oh my God, this is real. But it's really wonderful, and especially people who have little girls, the way that people talk about Rey and the way that this film has affected them is amazing. So I'm very happy to be part of it.
Returning to the Star Wars celebration, please welcome BB-8. How should I phrase this? Who is the last Jedi? Come here, BB-8.
Droid, don't do it.
Don't look at them. BB-8, look at me.
Don't do it, BB-8.
Look at me, BB-8. Look at... No, I know what an NDA agreement is. No. There's no reason to bring lawyers into this. All right, BB-8, ladies and gentlemen. He has become one of the most recognizable faces in the world after his Star Wars performance in The Force Awakens. Please welcome everyone's favorite former stormtrooper, John Boyega! Thank you. Clearly the fans love you. How does that make you feel?
Oh, this is crazy. Well, it's good to be back, eh? Good to be back. In 2 years, this is awesome.
All right. When we last saw you, how should I put this? You were not in great shape. How's the recovery process been? A lot of therapy and back to tanks. What's going on with Finn right now?
It's been painful. It's been a process. I think Finn definitely stood up for himself at the end of Force Awakens and caught a bit of an injury to the back. So he's in recovery, but he will be back in The Last Jedi. And he's not playing this time. He's not playing this time. In The Last Jedi, it's a test for all the characters, but specifically for Finn, he wants to find his place now. Is he going to be a part of the Resistance, or is he going to keep running away from the First Order? We'll see.
Cryptic. Is there anything that you can tell us about the dark side? After the demolition of Starkiller Base, does the First Order have to go back to the drawing board? Or was that just one part of their plan for galactic domination?
Well, yeah, I mean, Starkiller Base, big loss. But they did manage to take out the seat of the Republic, and that's thrown the galaxy into chaos, and the First Order are jumping on that at the beginning of our movie. Very aggressively, not sitting on their hands. They're making some big moves at the start of our film. So things are going to get dire. We have a couple really fun new characters coming out, and a few of whom I'm really excited to introduce you guys to, but one in particular who's here today, who has the biggest new part in the movie, and ironically is played by the smallest actor. She is one of my favorite people. You guys are going to love her so much. I adore her, and I'm so proud and happy to introduce to all of you Kelly Marie Tran.
What can you tell us about your new character?
Oh, I'm so excited to share this with you. So my character's name is Rose. She's part of the Resistance. Yeah, and she works in maintenance, and I just can't wait for you to meet her.
So when you were cast in The Last Jedi, I understand you had to keep it a secret, even from your own family?
Yeah, they didn't know for 4 months after. I told them I was doing an indie movie in Canada. At one point, I actually got some maple syrup so I could like bring it back to them, so they thought that I was really in Canada.
I love how far the lie went.
I was like, I'm committing to this.
The notion that anyone out there, any of us, can step up and turn into a hero, that's really kind of where the character of Rose comes from. She's not a soldier, she's not looking to be a hero, and she gets pulled in a very big way into an adventure in this movie with Finn, and Kelly just embodies that for me.
Whoa.
And now, a man who plays one of the most iconic characters in film history. The one, the only, Mark Hamill. Coming back all these years later, what is it like to find Luke's voice again? Not just vocally, but metaphorically. What's it like getting back into this character after all these years? Did you go back and watch the old films? Is he at such a new place that it didn't matter?
Well, in 7, you discovered Luke obviously is a hermit on this island, that there's so much unsaid about where he's been and what he's done. And actors like to write their own backstories. You know, you want to figure out what you've done and where you've been. But I realized that wasn't really important to the story of Force Awakens. I still made it up myself. And, you know, I tried to show it to JJ, and he, you know, was accommodating, but basically patted me on the head, gave me a cookie, and made me go away. Because, you know, whatever, make it up. I mean, they allude to things that have happened. And to a certain extent, you know, it's not Luke's story anymore. But I think he's an important part of the overall arc of the saga. And again, there's a lot of mystery about him, even within the film.
I'm just going to break in here and make sure that everybody out there realizes he is so significantly important to this next film.
Well, that's good to hear.
Mr. Modesty.
I would say that this crowd has been unbelievably generous and patient. So I'm going to ask, Ryan, do you have anything that you brought today for the fans?
I might. So I want to show you guys this. I'm so excited and happy about this. We have a teaser poster that is No.
Wait a second. I just want to reenact for everybody at home. This is what we heard. Just stabbing in the back.
When you guys see that, so can we put it up? It is absolutely gorgeous.
Whoa!
Can we zoom out?
What? Oh!
First of all, important to know, every single one of you sitting out there gets one of those.
This has been an absolute thrill. Is there anything else you want to... Anything? I mean, they seem like they're really interested in more. I'm trying. Anything?
There's a trailer. Of course there's a trailer. What are you talking about? Of course! Of course! So I want you guys to know, this is also going to be these guys' first time seeing this trailer. We're going to go over
I haven't seen it.
with you together. Let's do this. I am so proud of this cast and crew and everything that I'm so proud of this movie. I cannot wait for the coming year to show you guys more and more and to show you the movie eventually. That'll happen eventually. Right now, though, all I want to do is watch the trailer in this room with you guys one more time. Roll it again. Guys, thank you so much. Much more to come. We love you guys. Thank you, Celebration.
Hi, I'm Valerie. Okay, sci-fi fans, I've got some Star Wars trivia for you. Did you know that when Star Wars was originally released, less than 40 theaters agreed to book showings of the movie after its release date was moved up to before Memorial Day? Around the same time, 20th Century Fox was going to release an eagerly anticipated adaptation of a best-selling book called The Other Side of Midnight, which theaters were eager to show. Fox then stipulated that any theater showing The Other Side of Midnight must also show Star Wars. Needless to say, Star Wars eventually became the highest grossing movie ever made up to that time, while The Other Side of Midnight didn't even break the $25 million mark. Can you believe it? That's all for today. Subscribe and ring the notification bell to always receive the latest trailers the moment they are online. See you next time.